Good morning. I want to read something for you, friends. In the introduction to the May 1954 issue of Success Unlimited, W. Clement Stone quotes Napoleon Hill as he states, "Success is getting what you want out of life without violating the rights of others." He goes on to add, what you want is up to you. Not everyone cares to be an Eisenhower or an Edison. Not all choose to pay the costly price of becoming and remaining famous. To many, the riches of life are those tiny triumphs of day-to-day living and loving which build up to a crescendo of the beautiful, well-spent life. Just what are the riches of life? Napoleon Hill defines the 12 riches of life as follows. 1. Positive mental attitude. 2. Second, physical health. 3. Harmony in human relationships. 4. Freedom from fear. 5. The hope of achievement. 6. The capacity for faith. 7. Willingness to share one's blessings. A labor of love. 9. An open mind on all subjects. 10. Self-discipline. 11. The capacity to understand people. 12. Financial security. It may be worth noticing that Dr. Hill places financial security on the bottom of the list. In defining success, he states, "Whatever success you attain will be attained through the proper use of your mind. Your physical muscle power counts for nothing. Your mind power counts for everything." And he adds, "Generally speaking, a man has succeeded when he has acquired all that he needs for his physical and spiritual well-being without having trespassed on the rights of his fellow man." As an example, note that Hitler did not achieve the ultimate success he desired. Simply stated, he violated the rights of his fellow man, and therefore, due to the law of compensation, he was not entitled to any reward. In summary, Stone continues, "But whether success to you means the discovery of new element, the breaking of a sales or production records, the acquisition of bigger and better houses, cars, or incomes, the creation of art, music, or literature for all time, the growing of the perfect rose, or the loving smile from your cherished child, we believe that your success can be unlimited." Why not take a few minutes right now to reflect on your personalized definition of success? In a few short descriptive sentences like W. Clement Stone wrote in the above paragraph, describe what success means to you in all the intricate detail. See if your definition matches up with what you have in your life right now. If not, why not? Thinking can make it so. Thoughts are things. Put thoughts to your best use in making success happen in your life the exact way you envision it. Next, each of us is responsible for making a difference in our lives and in the lives of those around us. Therefore, each of us is a potential teacher and needs to be aware of this role. All teachers model behaviors, intentional or not, and students replicate those behaviors, good or bad. In motivational talks, seminar presenters have teasers that get people's attention. Anthony Robbins uses the fire walk. People are intrigued and enrolled for his seminars because they want to say that they have navigated the red-hot coals without a single blister. Well, unfortunately, Napoleon Hill left us no gimmicks. The closest thing to a teaser that could be aligned to Dr. Hill's philosophy of success would be a handheld mirror. If we agree to the fact that there is one aspect that we cannot afford to overlook when giving ourselves a success makeover, and that is ourselves, then the handheld mirror serves as a good prop. The mirror becomes a metaphor for introspection, and introspection is the one crucial aspect that develops our success consciousness. Dr. Hill states, "You do not see your real self when you look into a mirror. You only see the house in which your real self lives." Why a mirror? Well, to really see something, we must observe, and to analyze something, we must look within before we can conjecture about what is to happen without. As you gaze into the mirror, I would like to consider these four characteristics that underscore personal development. First, a renewed self calls for checks on proposal, performance, and individual perception. To cite a passage from President Clinton's inaugural address in 1997, the President Clinton states, "And once again, we have resolved for our time a great debate over the role of government. Today, we can declare government is not the problem and government is not the solution. We, the American people, we are the solution." Here comes the mirror part. Look within for the answers. Second, we need to profess action, not dialogue. When dealing with renewal as teachers, and we all are, we need to know the progression of learning. Bloom identifies 6 stair steps to learning. Beginning at ground level, they are knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Bloom indicates that to know a concept in all its intricate detail, one must progress actively through the stages of learning. Consider that application is midway up the ladder of learning and comes before the evaluation stage. Before we can formulate an educated opinion, we must have some basis in real life experience. Application. For example, Napoleon Hill states, "Opinions are the cheapest commodity on earth. Everybody has them." Here comes the mirror part. Can you observe and measure yourself actively doing something? Or is your best advice just an opinion and not an educated one at that? Dr. Hill tells us to develop a plan and then work the plan. Can you catch yourself in your mirror working the plan by walking the talk? Third, renewal screams for outcome. Are you on a diet, an exercise program, or a day-by-day spiritual reformation? Well then, you expect results such as weight loss, a stronger body, and increased spirituality as you progress. If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. Obviously, you must have a plan to reach a destination. Working the plan creates a roadmap. If we know the direction we are going, subsequent steps in the right direction will get us there, even we only take one step at a time. Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. states, "Where we stand is not as important as the direction in which we are moving." Here comes the mirror part. Can you see yourself moving in the direction of your dream? If not, turn around. Finally, success consciousness causes introspection coupled with ongoing personal assessment. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Oo, ito yung one of my favorite. It's an open-heart quotation that still rings true. Have some fun with this. Try substituting your favorite noun, concrete or abstract, for country and hear how purposeful it sounds. Ask not what job can do for you. Ask what you can do for your job. Ask not what your dreams can do for you. Ask what you can do for your dreams. Ask not what your mother can do for you. Ask what you can do for your mother. Yes, this is my favorite. And another one, I want to include this. Ask not what the government can do for you, but ask what you can do for your government or for the government. This little activity guides you toward creating a goal and a direction. It builds enthusiasm. It propels you to an outcome. Here comes the mirror part. See that star in the background? Hitch your wagon to it. But what else can I do? How do we become action-oriented in the process of developing our overall success capability? Here are a few fun suggestions. Develop a personal ad campaign. Continually ask, how am I doing? Display a positive mental attitude even when you are not positive. Reflect an attitude of gratitude. Look for evidence of good things sent to us by the universe. Document what you have done, visible activities versus mental abstractions. Hold up the mirror to your performance and ask yourself these questions. What is working? What is not working? What portion is observable? What portion is measurable? Which one or ones of above things are action-oriented? Now you have the refocus and you can see the mirror images in a much clearer fashion. Throw out the drudgery and revitalize yourself by focusing on behaviors and outcomes. Remember, the least action is worth far more than the greatest intention. Do not intend to act. Ask people how you are doing. Listen to what is said, but recall you are only receiving someone else's opinion. Distill it for what it is worth. Do less and accomplish more. But do it now. Finding your definite major purpose requires that you uncover what you do best. Don't force interest where none exists. Intensify versus trivialize. Do only what is significant to you, but do it well. All Rosa Parks had to do was sit, but this action seated her in our nation's history. Just sit. Sounds wonderful. Think about it. One thought, one vibration, one idea can create a rippling effect that could change the course of the world. Looking at ourselves promotes introspection. Acute observation serves as a catalyst for growth and development. When we look within, we promote movement beyond the problem toward the solution. When we look within, the significance of attitudes becomes apparent. When we look within, we uncover universal laws for success. Address the mirror. Be committed to growth and development. You will be pleasantly surprised at what the mirror has in store for you during your next State of your Union address. Do good and good will come back to you. Always does, always will. It is the law of cosmic habit force. To quote Dr. Hill, take possession of your positive self and it will put you on the success beam where you may ride triumphantly to whatever heights of achievement you desire.